Becky Chaffin, and I have 5 questions for you. You can keep track of your yeses on one hand. Here we go. Over the last couple of months, have you talked to someone for more than 10 minutes on their porch or on your porch? Number 2, have you met or gotten to know better neighbors that you didn't really know? Number 3, have you taken a meal or food or a gift card for food to someone in need? Number 4, have you taken part in an online church service or a Bible study? And finally, have you had a discussion with your children or someone else about God while sitting at your kitchen table or in your living room? If you said yes to any of these questions, you are being the church. These actions, in addition to many others, you may have rarely done or never done before COVID-19. But during this time of isolation and anxiety, we, the church, have not focused on ourselves, but have turned to the needs of those around us. Now that the church doors will be reopening, we can't lose this momentum. We can't go back to church as usual. God has a purpose for anything He allows. Joseph in the book of Genesis had a right attitude when he said, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good, to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives." Today, the church finds themselves in a similar place. The most recent days have been difficult, but God has used the opportunity to teach us new things, to soften our hearts, and to allow us to reach out to others, to be the church. So how do we keep this going? How do we encourage the 80% of members who were churchgoers only before COVID-19 to stay active, to maintain the momentum that they've gained over the last couple of months? Scott Thuma and Warren Bird, in their book, The Other 80%, give these recommendations. Listen to the members. What motivates and hinders their commitment to the church? Learn the patterns of your community, your church programs, and the expectations of your staff and your lay leaders. What do they like to be involved in? And which activities tend to have low attendance? Follow their lead. Once you've identified those activities, the ones that attract robust involvement, be intentional about strengthening these to a greater degree. Think outside the box. Think of ways to be the church. Connect members in ministry that fits their everyday lives and lifestyles, ways that meet their needs, the church's needs, and the mandates of the gospel. Remember, involvement and participation lead to spiritual growth and spiritual fulfillment. Participation isn't the main goal. Spiritual passion and growth is. The Apostle Paul compares churches to the body of Christ. This is a powerful metaphor of interactive community where there are no irrelevant members and everyone has a role to play. We are called to be participants in our faith, not just passive consumers of religion. Ways that a church can be healthy and effective, in addition to being organized, creating strategy, and being genuine in your worship, it's to get people involved. What's the best way to do that? It's through building relationships. Think about it. One of the top reasons people go to or participate in an event is because they have a friend or a family member already involved. One of the ironies of COVID-19 is that the separation in many cases has brought people closer together. The desire for connectedness and relationship is greater now than in recent years. What a great time to be His hands and to be His feet, to show His love to those who need it. God has given us this time. We can't waste it. Let's take what we've learned, the habits we've made, and let's increase the energy. Let's maintain the momentum that we have going. Let's be the church.